Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dim Sum Daddies podcast. I'm Travis Yamamoto.
Matthew Hutter, what it do?
Jason Guevara, yo.
Let's talk about anime.
Anime.
Hell yeah.
Everyone loves it.
What is anime short for? Animation?
I really don't know.
Because it's A-N-I-M-E.
I'm not even sure, actually.
Yeah, I know, me too. We always talk about anime, and I don't even know what the fuck it means.
That's probably it, though, right?
Animation. What are your top animes?
Jason?
That's a tough one for me.
You can just give like a general statement. Like,
All right, I guess you could say Naruto.
you know, I've never watched Naruto. I mean, I've watched a few episodes here and there, but I haven't watched it like through and through. I don't really know the story. I heard it's really good.
Oh, hell yeah. It is a good story. I mean,
It's one of those shonen animes. It's like it pretty much starts out, or I guess all the shonen anime kind of have like, they're kind of formulaic in a sense that, you know, it's almost like a coming of age story, right? It's like shows a character normally pretty young and their journey through their life and, you know, meeting people, the trials and tribulations they go through and everything like that. Shonen anime is one of the more popular genres for sure. But I mean, it's for obvious reasons because shonen anime are normally pretty good. Naruto is one of those. Like Bleach. What's another one of the big three? One Piece, shonen anime. And then obviously there are a few others, but those are like the big three.
Man, for me, it's got to be Dragon Ball. Because I watched it when I was a kid. Go home from school, I would watch it. And I would wait for the weekends. And then, I don't know, I just, from a kid and even to an adult, there was Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. Then, GT came out, but then it was okay. And then Dragon Ball Super came out, and I was an adult at that point, and I was fucking glued. I was like, oh my God.
Definitely definitely one of the pioneers, I feel like, for anime and starting off when you're really, really young. And that's up there for sure for me, too.
Did Akira Toriyama die? He did, yeah.
Did he?
Did he? Oh, fuck. Maybe I'm talking about someone else.
I don't think so.
Maybe it was another Japanese guy.
I know who did die recently.
Frieza. The voice of Frieza.
Oh, did he?
oh, really?
The American version.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he passed away. He was super young. He's like 56.
Oh, damn. R.I.P.
shit.
R.I.P., man.
R.I.P.
Shit.
That was a classic.
No,
Yeah,
he was.
it is, yeah.
I was going to say Kentaro Miura, I think something like that. He's the creator of Berserk. That's one of my all-time favorites.
That's an older anime, too.
Older one, yeah. It came out like in the 90s. That's like, and I wouldn't even say that's like necessarily, it could be not everyone's cup of tea because it touches on like pretty heavy themes. There's like rape and all that kind of shit in there and stuff like that.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't watched that one.
I mean, I just heard about it, just hardcore.
Yeah, it's like, it's during, obviously I'm not going to like spoil anything, but it's during this one scene. It's called The Eclipse. And that's when like the shit hits the fan. And like the only reason why I hold Berserk like top 3, whatever the case may be, it's because no anime or like medium has ever really made me feel that way after I watched it. You know, so.
Yeah, could it be subjective too because you watched it when you're younger? So your feelings are all over the place?
Well, I mean, that could be true too. I mean, I watched it I think I was like 22 or 23 at the time when I watched it.
That's a full-fledged adult.
Yeah. But it's just because, nothing's ever made me feel that way watching an anime before. And it's like, you know, obviously nowadays with technology and all that kind of shit, everything looks fucking good. You know, I think everyone can say all the big ones coming out, they're like Jujutsu Kaisen and, you know, Demon Slayer. Of course, animation is on fucking point, but the storytelling from Berserk standpoint, that's what like made me really, really like. And I was like, holy shit. Like I said, nothing's ever made me feel this way. That's why I hold Berserk to like, I guess, to a different standard, I guess.
Well, it's just for the 90s one? Would you say didn't they release one, like just did a remake of it?
Well, they came out with some movies and stuff like that. So you can watch the movies. Those are, you know, like, remastered, if you will. The animation is way, way better. The story is pretty much identical to the original, but they did come out with some other ones, and it was kind of, they used like the cell shaded graphics to it, and that ass. It was fucking trash, dude. Like no one watched it, and whoever did said it was fucking trash. But the movie's pretty good, and then the original anime back in like the 90s, late 90s was top notch.
It's funny to me how back in the day when, us guys, well, I don't want to say nerds, but it was looked down upon watching anime. Oh, you're a nerd. You don't like it. But look at today now.
Now
nerd
everyone's
culture,
on that shit,
exactly.
dude. Yeah.
Nerd culture is a thing, man. We were the pioneers. So fuck y'all for clowning on me.
Dude, for real, man.
Yeah.
People got the stickers. People wearing the T-shirts. People are, even like big guys like
Adesanya,
exactly. Like top tier fucking middleweight champion of the UFC now is a big, anime guy. He watches it. Naruto is one of his favorite ones. Yeah, dude, it's crazy to see how far it's come, and now everyone, you don't hear anybody calling it nerd shit now, dude.
It's good to see that because the storytelling, like how you said, that's what makes, people, they dive in and then they forget about the problems in the world, and then they dive in and they're like, wow, I really like this arc. I really like this story, and they're invested, and the emotions, you go through your ups and downs on the story arcs, and you just get so glued to it. I love that.
Oh yeah.
Those like Game of Thrones is another example. You're just so, you can't stop watching.
Invested.
Anime has that same power. And people nowadays are realizing that, man, there's so much good storytelling in these cartoons that they need to, they really like it, and it's blowing up. It's been blowing up for the past 10, 12 years.
Yeah, and I like that you said that too, because I feel like that's what kind of turned people away from the medium as a as a whole, as a general, is because people are like, oh, it's animated, whatever, you know what I mean? But if you actually look and you actually dig into the story, dig into the character work, and all the other kind of stuff, people, like you said, people realize that this is actually a medium that good storytelling does exist, and you can find some really, really great stories, moving stories, inspirational, motivational, all that shit, all just from a fucking animated cartoon.
Dragon Ball hits a soft spot for me, though, hands down. I love it. Look at that Shenron canvas painting I have right there. Beautiful.
It does look nice.
Dim Sum Mafia. I'll post it up on my Instagram story if you guys want to see it. But it's a beautiful painting, man.
Yeah, it looks good.
I wonder why back in the day people would shun us guys for enjoying anime when now they, as adults, they probably like it more than us.
I mean, they all thought it was just like a cartoon, pretty much, because then they categorize it as a cartoon. But like you said before, like, what is anime? Is it really a cartoon? Would you guys consider anime a cartoon?
Absolutely not.
Right? So we didn't see it as a cartoon, but especially if you think about it, like, anime was kind of like not really cartoonish. It wasn't really childlike. There was like a lot of, like you said, emotions.
Well, because it can dive into heavy themes too. Yeah, and I think when you use the word cartoon, it has that childlike stigma to it. So only children are supposed to watch it, right? And so a cartoon is like, ugh. But I mean, anime, technically it is a cartoon, right? But I don't think you can really classify it as, that for that young, demographic.
That's a good point. The artists nowadays they're off the chain. They're really, really good, talented artists coming in and making these beautiful images that we'll never forget. I know you guys don't like My Hero, Boku no Hero, but man, those guys are really good. Or even the guys that created One Punch Man.
Oh, dude.
Stunning artwork.
When that shit came out, like, holy shit, dude. That blew the fucking lid off what anime studios could do. And it's funny because when you say that, because I think the studio behind it was Madhouse Studio. Those are like one of my favorite studios, but it was a collaborative effort from Madhouse Studio, because my friend Dominic, shout out to Dominic, but he said it was a collaborative effort between Madhouse, that one studio, and this studio. So that's why it looked so fucking good when it came out. And then when season 2 came out, it was kind of lackluster because they didn't have that same collaborative effort that they had in season 1. But that shit was fucking crazy.
It was a masterpiece for the eyes.
Oh, yeah, no, it really was, man.
I still didn't watch it, so.
What?
Dude.
You've seen bits and pieces, though, right?
Yeah, I did. I seen some fight scenes.
Did you see One Punch Man's fight with Genos?
Who's that one?
The cyborg.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Dude,
that shit was
that's the one,
yeah.
right? Oh, hell yeah,
like,
dude.
damn.
Or the last fight, the one that looked like Blanca.
No. I
Oh
didn't see
yeah,
that
like
one.
dude, that was like on some cosmic level shit right there too. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's so eye catching, and how can you not enjoy something that's so beautiful to see? The work that these guys put in to create these stunning images is hours and hours of nonstop drawing and animating and cutting and editing. That's the beauty of anime. So much work gets put in just for you to enjoy this small little piece. Hours. It's
hell
crazy.
yeah.
For 30 minutes of like 24, 23 minutes
Yeah.
of content.
And some of these seasons go on for like 800. Look at One Piece. What are we in the
Longest one.
thousands?
Yeah,
right?
I think something like that. Yeah, ask Corey. But yeah, dude.
That shit's still going, and it's still. I just keep on hearing it's still action going on.
It's
Like-
I think it's like the biggest anime in Japan.
It's number one.
Yeah.
It's been number
And it's
one
been
for like
number
the
one.
past 5-6 years, I think.
I think Demon Slayer took the number one spot.
Just recently.
And no, it was like when it first came out, and I think the Mugen Train
Yeah.
came out. Yeah, it actually topped One Piece. But then, of course, after the hype dies down, then One Piece reclaimed their throne.
Of course. I mean, at the same time, if you think about it, One Piece is still going with episodes weekly basis, and then Demon Slayer right now, it's kind of like we're just at the movie. That's it. We're waiting on for season. What is it? Season 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
think majority of the people like the dub or the sub versions? For the audience that don't know, the anime that is a dub is when they do the voiceovers. You know, they're English speaking actors translating it from Japanese to English, obviously, and the translations are different. Some words are lost, the meanings of their sayings are lost, so it doesn't sound as crisp. Versus you listen to the sub, that's the subtitled. They're speaking in Japanese, and they're you have to read, you know, what they're saying. I love sub.
Sub, personally, for me, is the way to go.
Yeah, if you a dub loving bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna do both.
Really? I
Yeah.
can only do dub on Dragon Ball.
No, I mean, I could actually watch some anime with dub, but I would prefer sub. But I mean, sometimes I can't. I like to binge, but I like to do something while I'm doing like watch anime. So I'm
okay,
like,
then that
yeah,
makes sense. The dub would be
Yeah.
more advantageous for you.
Yes.
I think, too, it's like, this is maybe just a personal opinion, but I feel like the sub is just so much better quality than the dub normally is.
Oh no, hell yeah.
Right? I mean, I feel like this, maybe as, you know, time has passed and everything like that, the actors that they use for dub has gotten better, which I think is true, but I don't think it can hold a candle to sub, man. I think
mean-
sub is the fucking way to go.
I mean, there's that. See, I mean, it's taking them. I mean, they're still trying for dub, so it's gonna be a long time for it, just for it to be
To that
maybe,
level.
yeah, up to level or same par as sub, but doesn't matter anyways because everyone's gonna just still watch sub.
But I mean, like you were saying, I feel like there's a lot of people that, because I got a buddy at work, I think maybe even two guys at work that prefer dub, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
You're friends with them?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
dude. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I guess because, you know, like maybe like you said, Jason, maybe a lot of people like to have it in the background. They don't really want to read it, but man, I feel like sub is just so much better, dude.
Sub is the way to go.
Yeah.
Do you watch so much anime sometimes in sub? You're like, fuck, man, I feel like I can understand Japanese.
Dude, I mean, so you pick up on some words, I would say.
yeah.
You pick up
Yeah.
on some words.
Maybe like the small, like just the simple sentences that they're saying, you could probably just catch that. Because then, I mean, you probably constantly just hear it from watching.
My ancestors are looking down on me and they're like so mad. They're like, this fucking Japanese kid don't know his own language. Shit, dishonor to his family. I wish I could speak Japanese.
Oh man, I second on that, man. I would like to learn Japanese too.
Same.
Especially living in Hawaii, it'd be really beneficial for you.
Oh yeah,
Tourism job, or not tourism job, a hospitality job. You could easily become a translator, work for the airlines, something like that.
or
Fuck
a
yeah.
hotel.
I was trying to use that Duolingo app, and I was trying to learn Japanese off that, and I was working it for maybe like a couple weeks, but then of course, you know, drop it eventually. But Japanese would be dope.
It would be.
Except for-
I wouldn't have to need the sub anymore.
Hey, yeah, you could just listen to that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to learn it too, but yeah, same thing with you, man. I couldn't do it. Like I just dropped it. Like sure, keep up with it for at least 2 weeks, and then
Yeah.
Is there a current anime that y'all are watching right now?
No, not really. I guess I'm pretty picky when it comes to anime. Well, it's good that you brought that up because there's a genre that's been blowing up, the isekai ones, and I mean, I feel like those are good. Some of them can be good, but I feel like the genre is just so oversaturated right now. There's just every one that's coming out is like an isekai, but
Oh no, dude, that's like the anime right now.
everybody, yeah.
It's just popping. That's it. Like,
Can you break it down for the Dim Sum Mafia? What is the isekai genre?
So, I mean, I don't want to be butchering or anything like that, but it's basically when the MC, the main character, they get dropped into a new world. A big one, or the one of the really, really big ones was Sao, right? Sword Art Online. That was one of the big ones, super, super popular ones when it came out. Yeah, I guess for that one, they get dropped into a world. Have you guys, Jason, you've seen that one, right?
That's on the list. There's, there's so many animes that people tell me to watch. I can't keep up.
Yeah, there really is so much. Yeah. And see, that's what I'm saying about, like, that's why I'm not really watching it right now currently, because there's just so much, and like, I guess I've gotten really, really picky about what I choose to watch. So it's hard to really find one that really, really clicks.
I'm currently on Boku no Hero right now. I really like that anime, man. That's the top 3 for me.
Well, what season are they on right now?
Oh,
4
or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah, the manga's way ahead. But
did you watch the movie?
The one that just came out?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'll probably just buy it on iTunes. Or
I was about to say, oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's on my workplace. A couple of them were just talking about it.
You know what it is? We're busy, man. We're trying to run this podcast. We're trying to do other things. We have work outside too, so I've been a little bit busy. But I'll probably just buy it on the iTunes or something.
I mean, for me, I just watch any random anime for like just to watch or just to have in the background. To be honest,
it's way more accessible too now to watch anime. Was Crunchyroll around 10 years ago? No, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
and if it was very, very low.
It was hard. It was hard to keep up back then. On what was streaming in Japan for us in the US.
You had to go to one of those like
websites.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude,
The
those
dark
dodgy
web.
dodgy ass ad fucking littered. Yeah, man. So Crunchyroll and Funimation's got their own now, and then even like I was cruising on HBO like a couple weeks ago, and HBO has
a couple of animes.
Yeah, they even have their own. Netflix, of course, has their own.
Wait,
Hulu.
they have their own animes, HBO only?
Okay, no, I misphrased that, but it's like they have like a section, and I think that's maybe like a kind of like a collab thing with Crunchyroll.
Oh, wow!
And so a few of the real popular ones on Crunchyroll are viewable on HBO.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to check that out. I have HBO.
Right? No, yes. I mean, like we were saying, it's super accessible, and it's just gotten super, super popular over the last couple of years, 5 decade, whatever the fuck.
When Dragon Ball Super first came out, I had no access to it, but on Facebook, some dude would always stream it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I always had to make sure I watched at a certain time on this particular day.
Damn.
And that's how I kept up every single week. And that's how crazy it was. I was so involved in it that I had to plan my schedule around watching this shit. Isn't that fucking crazy on an anime? I really loved it. That's why.
Dragon Ball Super was good.
Hell yeah. What about you, Jason? Are you on any animes right now?
The time I got reincarnated into a slime.
Hey.
One isekai, pretty much. Like what Hunter was saying. Yeah, just a human. Pretty much you got. I mean, I don't want to go in depth in it, but it's a pretty good anime right now. I think it's like second season just finished.
In the U.S., anime is slowly becoming more mainstream. When I went to Japan in 2015 or 2016, dude, that shit was everywhere. Anime was everywhere. They were on trains, they were on subways, they were in the train stations. They were just all over the place on the streets, and there were huge Gundam statues in some cities.
Oh, Odaiba?
Dude, damn.
Yeah,
I saw that. I took some pictures,
yeah.
but yeah, dude, that shit was dope.
Yeah, it opened my eyes to see like, wow, anime is so huge in Japan. That's just the norm.
It's like it's a cultural
Yeah,
thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And only now in the US we're starting to become more mainstream about it, but it's kind of sad that back in the day, people used to make fun of people who liked anime. And
fucking nerd.
Yeah, looking back on it now, like, I kind of feel bad for those guys because they didn't get to enjoy all the things that I got to enjoy growing up. All the emotions, all the feelings, all the excitement every episode gave you as a kid, and you're looking at it and you're like, holy fuck, this is so cool.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there are a few that I feel like everyone kind of watched, even maybe like the typical, you know, like jock or moke or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Like Dragon Ball Z was one of them, you know. I think Yu Yu Hakusho was also pretty fucking dope back in the day, dude.
Yeah, but that wasn't a popular one though.
No, yeah, it was more like a niche kind of thing. What about
I mean, I feel like that was popular because everybody say it. Everyone always talks about Yu Yu Hakusho.
that spirit
like,
gun, baby?
Like, everyone
I know.
really talks about
me
that,
and my cousin, shout out to Jopi.
Oh, Bradaron.
Oh man, dude, we used to binge anime I used to sleep over his house Friday, Saturday. We used to binge watch Trigun,
Trigun, see, that's it.
Inuyasha.
Yeah, dude, I was in a drop, dude.
Because Adult Swim would
man.
play it late at night.
Adult Swim,
Mhm.
Cowboy Bebop,
Cowboy Bebop.
Gundam Wing.
Gundam
Wing,
Endless
or-
Waltz, bro. Damn.
Which is the one where I had Domo? Gundam X?
No,
Gundam
that's
Wing.
that's not Gundam Wing or Gundam X. It was G Gundam.
G Gundam. That
Wait,
one with the
Domo, the one with the scythe?
No,
No.
Domo. That's Duo.
Oh, you right. See, damn.
Domo
brother.
is
the Burning Gundam.
Yeah, he was a pilot for the Burning Gundam.
Okay, see, I didn't watch that one.
Oh man.
G Gundam was a pretty good one actually.
Hell yeah. That was the first. That was kind of almost like Pacific Rim. They would control. The,
Like that with like the.
No, the suit. The
They had a
suit
suit
would.
on.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
okay,
and every
okay.
movement that they would do, the Gundam would do the
would
same
replicate.
movement.
Oh, damn.
Yes, it was next level.
And especially the way they fought there now, and they had a tournament, pretty much. Each country
Yes.
against each other. Yeah,
Damn.
they had one pilot. Like every country would send out at least one pilot to pilot that one best Gundam they have. They only own like one Gundam, I think,
to represent their country or whatever.
or like, they only have
dope.
that one mobile suit. Like
Endless Waltz was good too. Death Sight.
Oh, dude, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
That was my fave.
Oh, fuck yeah. Scythes are just badass fucking weapons.
Hell
man.
yeah.
I thought all of them was sick.
Wu Fei with the fucking.
I forgot the name of that one.
Oh yeah, I forget the name too, but
Yeah.
he had like the dragon with the arm. Yeah, that shit was dope.
I go to you. I mean, heavy arms are sick too.
Heavy.
Oh,
Troa. Yeah,
yeah.
dude. Fuck yeah.
Even a Wing Zero,
Wing
Or-
Zero, dope.
That's a
Tall
classic
geese.
though.
You're right.
Tall Geese,
Tall geese.
Epion.
Oh yeah.
It's actually funny, man.
No, I was say you did. That was your shit, right?
Oh no, yeah, Gundam. I mean, I build Gundams.
No, I was gonna say that too, yeah.
I build
I've
Gundams.
always
to
wanted
this
to do
day.
it. I never got into that.
That shit's
Bro.
complicated, man. You
I
get
heard
a
because I was
lot
kind of
pieces.
stupid when I was young, man. I didn't know how to
I
do
mean,
that shit.
it was complicating, but I mean, it's not that bad. As long as you have the tools for it, you could do it. And I mean, as long as you follow the instructions. I mean, it's in Japanese, but
That's
you
hard
could
for some
follow
people, though.
it's in it's in Japanese, but you still follow it. Like, I mean, it's
They
a
were
picture.
they were pictures,
pictures,
yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
but I just remember growing up, we always buy Gundams, and then my brother always get the best one, and I was jealous of him, always getting the best one.
Some of those are expensive too, dude.
Hell yeah, it was.
Because they had like grades or they had like tiers to it too, right? Yeah.
The size was the price too, right? Like the bigger they are, the more expensive they are.
Yeah, and the higher grade they are. But I mean, if you get the higher grade, it comes out way nicer. Like the model of it itself,
Mhm.
like especially the material too. I think.
Oh, right.
Pretty sure, not too sure, but can't recall. I never got like the higher grades.
Damn. Well, I read something. I read an article the other day on my phone. It was talking about. This might be some sad news for you, Jason. But
What?
all the Gundam cafes in Japan are no longer.
That is really fucked up.
Dude, no, yeah. Because I went to Japan maybe I think
actually,
2
it's funny
years
'cause then
ago.
I remember everyone's telling me like, they're
Hey, you
they're
had to
taking it
go.
away. And I was
Oh.
like, damn, man.
Yeah, so I think it's like official now. All of them in Japan have been they're shutting down.
Damn,
Why?
that sucks to hear.
I think COVID put a hamper in those plans.
Fucking COVID strikes again.
Yeah, dude. I think they're planning to do something else. But because when I went to Japan, I remember I texted you. I was like, "Yo, dude, you would fucking love this place over here, dude." It was over in Odaiba, but Gundam fucking everything, and that was right in front of the statue and everything, dude. It was fucking dope.
That's shitty to hear. But
Yeah, no, grave news indeed.
fucking COVID.
Kind of random, but I just thought I'd let you know.
Well, I mean, I heard about it, but then I thought it was still in the process of, they're still debating on it or not.
I wish
Thanks for clarifying it for me, man.
Got you, bro.
I wish more people would watch anime, because then these artists could get more money. I heard they don't make a lot of money, and then they're dying basically trying to put out all these projects.
Dude, because this shit is super stressful, I heard, too.
No,
It's a lot of fucking work, man. I mean, you know,
you're up for hours. Just like for the manga, like let's say you're just doing manga, dude. Like you're up for hours, and you're just trying to finish one volume. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's really stressful. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go on, dude.
Yeah, I wish it was more mainstream. Then they can make more money, put out more content, maybe higher quality content. But they're all pretty good already.
I mean,
but it's sad.
I feel like for the artists is you got to support the manga, if anything, more than the anime. Just because then that's where they're mostly doing the work on is the manga itself. So
that's a good point.
yeah.
You know, that's why now that I'm older and I have money, like when you're a kid, right? You're fucking black marketing this shit.
Right, no, watching on those illegal sites
way,
and everything.
Right now, I have the money. I'm like, man, I want to support these guys because I want them to keep putting more shit out for me to see.
Oh, it's funny that you say that because then like I mean, I don't know if you guys read manga or light novels or anything. You guys do?
No.
I was trying to read the Attack on Titan, the last season, the manga, but couldn't do it, bro.
Did you buy it?
Hell no. Nah, I mean, I should have, like Travis said, to support and all that kind of stuff. But
it's actually funny you say that because I was gonna I was starting to read this one light novel, and I was gonna go look on a site, but I was like, wait, nah, I got the money. I'm gonna go buy it. Like, I mean, it's not
that's the right way
I
to
like
go.
that.
Man.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, you gotta support them. You gotta have them be. You gotta just support them.
Oh hell yeah! I mean,
I love anime too, man. It's something I'm glad that I was able to enjoy as I was younger because I can enjoy it now as an adult. And you know, maybe if I have kids, I would love to show them anime, but I wouldn't fucking show them this bullshit SpongeBob.
Oh yeah,
dude, that shit is trash. You're not gonna learn shit from those kind of shows, right?
Yeah.
Right. In these kind of animes, if you're young, you can maybe learn about struggle, finding yourself. You know, good. I'm a firm believer in there's always more good in this world than evil. A lot of the animes do prove that, though.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, there's just so many different genres, right? I mean, there's like the shonen, like we touched on earlier. There's like slice of life. There's like that grim dark shit. There's like, so yeah, I mean, it's for all ages and all walks of life can find something that caters to them.
Even for like the weird people out there.
Oh yeah, no, there's some fucking weird ones.
I was just gonna mention hentai.
Oh yeah, that's
for the real weird guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's something out there for everybody.
There really is. Did you guys ever cry watching an anime?
Oh hell yeah, yeah, dude. The most recent one I teared up was Demon Slayer, man. I was in a theater and I teared up when I seen
Rengoku.
Yeah, Rengoku. Like,
spoiler.
Dude, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it, man. It's been out for months already. What it is?
R.I.P. dog.
How old are you,
bro? What?
With the movie, dog. This was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my god,
this was just this year, man. The movie came out just this year.
Yeah. So how old are you, dog?
Oh, I was
45. Goddamn 47.
No, I'm 28, man.
Yeah, dude, mine was when Majin Vegeta sacrificed himself.
Oh, dude. Well, you cried? You would like a little tear?
Oh, hell yeah. I think I was, 11 or 12 years old? I saw that. Oh, my God. I thought that was the most noble and courageous act I've ever seen an anti-hero ever do.
Dude, that was a very powerful moment.
And
man,
I was a kid when I watched that, man. And it broke my heart. How about for you?
Actually, I don't know, man. I don't think I really did.
Is it because you're a real man?
I don't know. I mean,
so you telling me you did not tear up like on the Naruto one when Itachi down?
Spoiler.
Dude, just the fuck up with the spoiler. Bro.
Nah, I didn't cry. I mean, those are, definitely a powerful moment too.
I'm not saying cry, but you at least gotta drop at least a tear.
I don't know if I dropped. I mean, I got maybe like a little choked up. Especially when you see him do the forehead tap thing.
Yeah.
That was like, I was like, fuck, dude.
There gotta be this anime out there, man.
I don't know, man.
You suck, man.
I was gonna say back to the Dragon Ball Z thing. Not I didn't cry or whatever, but the scene when Vegeta is talking to Goku about how it feels to be the Prince of all Saiyans, but he's lesser to this like scrub guy or whatever. That was a fucking badass dialogue.
That was in the same Majin saga.
Yeah, no, dude. Like that, I remember that. That scene was fucking dope.
See, that's why I hold Dragon Ball at such a high tier because I went through this roller coaster of emotions as a child to an adult. Nothing in my life has ever done that to me.
Yeah, see.
Besides, I mean, I can't think of anything else to give me that much of a roller coaster of emotions. Hell no.
All from an anime, dude.
Dragon Ball.
I don't know, I think I could say quite a few. I say like at least a handful would put me in a roller coaster. I would say, yeah.
You want to name a few?
I can't really think of it top of my head right now. Like it's like kind of like hard on the spot.
On the spot,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's like it's on the spot, man.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But actually, for the top anime for me would be fucking Food Wars, man. Not just because of the whole thing. About
Man, it's because you cook food, dog.
Yes, but yeah, I'm just saying, yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. That one is so weird.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like I thought it was weird because then like when my friend first told me to go watch it back when it first came out, like the first season, I watched the first episode. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
That's the over-sexualized one, right?
But I mean, then I just gave it another chance, just maybe like last year.
Is that the one with Toriko? Is that the main character, the blue hair guy?
No,
Oh, that's a
it's a
different
red
one.
hair guy.
Okay.
Soma, UKR.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not too familiar with that one. Oh, I was gonna say about going back to the crying thing, but you guys ever watch Code Geass?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's a good anime.
that's one of my top 3 right there.
You gotta
That's
watch that
fucking
one. And
awesome.
that's a
dude.
mecha.
It is, but dude. Like, and see the whole thing because Gundam did mecha. That's like the epitome. That's the pinnacle of mecha, in my opinion. But when I heard Code Geass was a mecha anime, I was like, I don't know if I want to watch it. But when I watched it, dude, like that was the roller coaster of emotions for me in that one. Like, shit was so crazy.
Let's talk about what you don't like about anime. I don't like how they over-sexualize women.
Dude,
That's kind of weird to me.
honestly,
How like like in Boku no Hero, they have like these high school chicks wearing like nothing. It's like weird.
dude, I think that's just the whole like Japanese thing or whatever.
Fucking
But
perverts.
yeah, honestly, if there's too much of that in the anime, I think it's like when it's considered like ecchi or whatever. I don't like that shit either,
Yeah,
dude.
it's not fun to watch.
It's like, yeah, it's like
especially they're portraying them as they are in their age.
right,
A high school
and
kid.
Yeah, so
You
it
know
could be
what I
kind of
mean?
like cringe almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck,
just
man?
saying like that, man, is just cringy. I'm just cringing right now. Just you saying like that.
I mean, because it's true though.
That's one thing that I don't like about anime.
Okay, I'm glad you feel it because I thought I say that shit all the time, and if it's too much, I'm like, I don't really like that, dude. Because if I wanted to watch something like that,
They have something called porn.
Exactly. I could go to something else and do something else. You know what I mean? But I'm watching anime for a different reason. And I don't want to watch it for that.
Yeah. I think even for like regular shows too, not just anime, if they have like, I mean, nudity is cool and all, but it's like, it kind of strays away from the story arc.
Right. If it has a purpose.
Right. More spews for more views. Kind of thing,
yeah.
Right? That's how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to make that money, man. Hey, man. Well, at least the artist is trying to make that money, man.
Hey, man.
I mean, whatever
sex
helps
sells,
them
yeah.
out, bro.
It's been selling.
Yeah. But I mean, some animes I could pass it though. As long as the story is good to me, then I could deal with it. But
I mean, to a certain extent,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's like
fuck, man. You telling me that Food Wars, bro?
I mean, I never watched Food Wars.
Clothes rips, Bran. Clothes are ripping, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So when it's like they're getting one orgasm, like literally, it's an orgasm for them, man.
Oh, when
When
they're
they
trying
take
the
a bite-
food. Oh, when
when
they're
they're
trying
trying
the
the food,
food.
they
Oh,
See, that
yeah, see?
shit is so
And
weird
then
to me. I don't
so-
like that.
I mean, like I just gave it a chance just to see. No, like, but yeah. But it's actually funny, like people that actually watches anime that I talk to.
Dude, for all
It's
you know,
actually-
somebody could be like fucking fapping off to that shit, dude. I mean,
It was actually funny, but
There are some sick
Yeah.
people out there.
dude, I don't doubt it for a fucking second.
no, but I
Caught
was
me
gonna
off
say
guard.
though, but I mean, for Food Wars though, it's actually funny. A lot of people gets inspired by it for cooking though, at least because the main character is like trying to like be one of the best chefs out there, but he's actually like tries to be the best, but not like big headed about it, or like not really big headed, but like he always loses. I could just say that, like he always tries to be the best, but he always loses.
I want people to give anime the respect it deserves. It's a market where these guys work really hard to produce it and they're undercompensated.
I agree.
Show them some love.
100%.
How does the process work? Do they start off as manga and then they work to an anime? Manga is always first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Or a light novel. Now they're starting to do light novels.
Does an anime have to be out of Japan for it to be considered an anime?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, Korea and China
Yeah, I was about to say
have been stepping up their anime game. Because the one that you mentioned earlier, Solo Leveling, that's also a Korean one.
Yep.
And see, you said earlier that Jujutsu Kaisen was a Korean one. See, fuck, I didn't even know that, and I fucking love that one, dude. Best intro, best outro song.
You really didn't know that?
Nah, dude.
You didn't even say that earlier when Travis said it.
No, that's why. Because you kind of like shocked me to my core, dog. I didn't know, man. I had no idea.
I forget I had this conversation with somebody. I thought it was you that told me.
It wasn't me,
Oh,
motherfucker.
was it not you?
Nah, dude.
Because I know Solo Leveling is one, and it's still on the manga. Like it's on the manga, and it's big right now in the manga.
Yeah, I know. I heard it's huge.
Yeah. Because
Allie's brother-in-law, I think he mentioned something about Solo Leveling a long, long time ago. But yeah, Korea has been stepping their shit up. China has been doing a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, I only heard one from China, but it's hard to get a hold of that one to watch. It's like only exclusively for China.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably have to do with fucking China's laws on like fucking media or whatever the fuck it is.
Because then like that one, like I just heard a lot about it. Just the animation or the fighting scenes for it. A lot of kung fu.
Oh shit, some wushu.
Yep, some wushu. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's not. It's Japanese.
What, the Chinese one or Jujutsu Kaisen? See, I was gonna say
yeah, no, because I feel like somebody told me that.
That motherfucker, that fucking.
We can't air any of that now. I mean, if you want, I'll put it in.
I mean, if you put it in, then you have to put the part where Jason finds out that it's
yeah. If that's your call, Jason, you let me know. I can put it in.
Wait, just cut it.
Okay.
But we can still just start right now. Solo Leveling is a Korean manga.
Korean manga.
Yeah. I mean,
I heard that shit's blown up, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, that's what we have to do, right? We have to act like no one.
Sorry, but that was just so sorry, dude. I was just too. I was like,
man, you know I was ready to pick that shit up.
I know you was ready for that.
No, yeah, but I was like,
that was a good acting right there.
Yeah. That's why I laughed. I was like, oh man, this guy was.
I was ready, dude. Come on.
But at the same time, I was like, that did not sound like what we said it first.
What about Attack on Titan?
I love that anime.
Dude, I actually, it's funny how you say Attack on Titan. That's like the one anime I gotta watch in sub, because then the voice of it, like the voice acting for sub, dude, it's just like it's a whole lot.
The emotion that they put behind it.
The Japanese actors, man, they take it to a whole nother level.
But no,
dude.
that one like fucking is crazy though. Like, dude,
everything just sounds cooler in Japanese too.
Oh fuck yeah!
I mean, for Attack on Titan, man, like, dude, that shows how you watch the characters. Like, when you watch it, it's like they're about to die. They're like about to die, and like there's just so much emotion behind it.
My favorite word in that anime is the American one is Roger, but they're like yokai.
Oh,
isn't that like way cooler
than
yokai?
Yeah, than
Hell
Roger. Yeah, dude.
Roger.
Roger.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, dude, Attack on Titan, that's top for me too, probably 5 or something like that. I heard the ending is trash, but I don't really know what happens, but I heard there's like a petition that they're trying to change the ending to Attack on Titan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess because it doesn't sit right with a lot of people, whatever. But
I mean, it's up to the artist, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna get done, but I don't know. But everything else, season 1, fucking awesome. Season 2, trash. Season 3, pretty good. Beast Titan fight, that was fucking awesome. With
Dude,
Levi.
that one was.
Dude, that shit was. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, Levi was not even human at all, bro. For that moment,
dude,
like,
he's got that Ackerman blood, dude. Yeah, so
Levi's a badass,
dude. Yeah, he's probably one of the coolest anime characters, I would say. He's up there. Levi's pretty dope.
Yeah, I mean, that's shitty though to hear that they're trying to petition for a different ending for Attack on Titan. I mean, like, I didn't see the ending or don't know about the ending, but even if I say it was shitty, but it's the artist is
right. It's exactly
that's their work, man. Like you guys
that was
put in
their
the work.
vision.
Yeah, that was their vision. Like you guys put in that work. Then you know what I mean. Like why would you guys petition to make him bust ass for hours to change just an ending of an anime?
Yeah, it's like you fucking make your own anime then, bitch.
Yeah, like I mean, or manga, like you know what I mean, like not to be an asshole and all. It's just like just remember, guys, like these artists are busting ass right now. Like there's a couple of them, like literally committed suicide. There actually were a couple of them. I don't know their names, but I just hear stories about it.
Yeah,
Came across it. Like
That's the culture in Japan, man. You work till you die.
yeah,
Or they work you till you die.
that's why. I
Yeah,
read.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, we just gotta appreciate the fact that we got anime, guys. We got manga. Like enjoy the story that the artists are making for us.
Hell yeah, I agree, man. Buy them, support them, give them as much love as you can, give them the respect they deserve. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Dim Sum Daddies podcast. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.
Yeet.